everyone. It's Mr. M here, along with Mrs. M as the camera person. We're here in the woods today to do our lesson. We're talking today about another very important concept in phys ed, and that is footwork and agility. Okay, so we'll talk about why we're in the woods in a second, but let's talk about footwork and agility first. So footwork obviously is the ability to move our feet quickly, to change direction, to keep our balance as we're moving in that way. Agility, again, pretty much the same thing. We want to be able to move easily and freely and, again, not lose our balance and feel comfortable when we're moving in sports and games and in all sorts of activities in life. The woods give us a lot of opportunities to practice our footwork and agility, whether we're hiking or we're running through the woods. There are a lot of natural obstacles out there that we can use to help us with our balance, our footwork, etc. So I just finished a trail run in the woods, and throughout I had to use good footwork and agility and have good balance. Also had to have some strength and good heart health to run up some hills and, keep going even though I was getting a little bit tired. So fitness is very important as well when we're talking about hiking and trail running and so forth. All right, but let's get back to footwork and agility, and I'm going to show you how you might need that if you're in the woods or you're running through obstacles in the gym, or you're playing a game, changing directions, whatever it might be. So first of all, when I look out in front of me at this path I'm about to run through, I have to see what's in front of me. I have to see what it is that I have to travel through. So I'm kind of planning my movements ahead of time, and that's going to help me be ready as I travel through those obstacles. So I see some rocks on the ground. So what that tells me is I'm going to have to pick my feet up. I can't drag my feet, so I have to have good footwork as I'm moving through these rocks. I don't want to drag my feet and then trip and fall. And then I'm going to have to jump over some logs I see and change direction. And then in the distance I see it kind of clears up. So that means I might be able to pick up my speed there and run a little faster and cover a little more ground without having to worry about obstacles that are on the ground. Okay, so I'm going to do this real quick, and I'm going to meet Mrs. M over in that field just to wrap up and to tell you some things that you could do at home to practice your footwork and agility. And while I'm doing that run, Mrs. M might share a few ideas with you about being out in nature and being physical in nature and things that she loves about that. So here I go. I've got my eyes up, my head is up. I want to see in front of me. I'm going to travel through this course and meet Mrs. M over there. So here I go.
Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. M. I'm the person behind the camera, and I'm walking with you back over here. I am not running. Sometimes I run a little bit, but Mr. M is definitely a higher level athlete than I am. I still enjoy exercising. I love to walk in the woods, and all of the things he said are definitely true. Even right now, as I'm holding the camera, I'm looking to make sure I step over rocks and walk carefully. But I love all the animals and all the plants that we see whenever we're in the woods. I love the noise of the birds. I love seeing chipmunks and other creatures. Here comes Mr. M now.
All right. So I just did that little loop. That was a lot of fun. Love being out here, taking on these obstacles, getting my heart racing. It's almost like a playground for me, being in the woods. So really enjoy it. Hopefully you guys can get out into the woods or the park, do some running, do some trail running, do some hiking. But if not, you can set some things up at home to help you with your footwork and agility, and prepare yourselves for hikes and games and trail runs and all that stuff. So at home, you can use anything to make an obstacle. You can make a hurdle from a couple of buckets and a stick. There's so many things you could do at home to create obstacles for yourself. So what I'd like you to do is, number one, since you've watched this video, just share with me, as you have been, something that you learned from this video that shows me how you're thinking about all these lessons, and it shows me that you watched the video and you learned something. So that's great. So do that for me, please, first. And then if you choose, you can show me a quick video on Flipgrid demonstrating an obstacle that you created for yourself at home, so you could practice and be prepared for activities that need footwork and agility. So that would be great as well if you could do that. This will all be written in the assignment, so it'll be very clear what you need to do. But most of all, get outside, appreciate nature, realize that nature is a natural obstacle course. It's fun to explore, it's exciting, even if it's just out in front of your house, okay? Many things you can do to enjoy nature. Be healthy, practice your footwork and agility, okay? Hope to see some videos, love your videos, love the hand-eye coordination videos and the yoga videos, so keep sending those, and have a great week, and we'll see you soon. Take care.